A lawyer representing Aaron Hernandez's family says the former football star might still be alive if it weren't for CTE.
It comes after a study found advanced stages of the disease in Hernandez's brain. Now Cheyenne Jenkins Hernandez is suing the Patriots and the NFL on behalf of their daughter. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado has been working the story since it first broke this afternoon. She joins us now live in the newsroom with what she's learned new tonight. Steph.
Aaron Hernandez's prison cell suicide back in April came as a shock, with many searching for an explanation. It was just days after he was acquitted of a double murder, and he was gearing up for an appeal in his previous conviction. Well, now his attorneys believe they have the answer, claiming his suicide was the result of CTE, a brain disease researchers have now confirmed he had. Aaron Hernandez was at stage 3 of 4 of the brain disease CTE, according to the Boston University CTE Center. The condition, caused by repeated head trauma, they say evident in these images of Hernandez's brain.
His entire family, especially Cheyenne, is deeply troubled by this whole thing.
Jose Baez's law firm says Hernandez's fiancée, Cheyenne Jenkins Hernandez, has filed a lawsuit on behalf of their young daughter, Aviel, against the NFL and the Patriots, on the grounds that Aviel Hernandez was deprived of the love, affection, society, and companionship of her father while he was alive. Suicide is one of the many possible symptoms of the brain disease that has gained national attention after football players have been diagnosed after their deaths, like former linebacker Junior Seau, who killed himself in 2013. His family also sued the NFL. Hernandez's lawsuit claiming he succumbed to the symptoms of CTE when he hanged himself in his cell at the Sousa Baranowski prison, where he was serving time for the murder of Odin Lloyd. The lawsuit says the NFL and Patriots were negligent and, quote, the defendants knew or should have known it was not safe for Aaron to continue playing football, and that extending Aaron's football career placed him at greater risk for neurological degeneration. Our
client may have been able to understand what was actually happening to him, and that could have ultimately prevented his death.
The suit demands a trial by jury and does not say how much money the family is seeking in damages. The NFL and the Patriots have not yet commented. Live in the newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.